through the Center for Nature Center and Benton Science Station. The bullfrog invasions of Lake Aspen growing more successfully each year, I investigated the relationship between temperature and jumping distance on the American bullfrog and American spotted frog. Jumping distance is a good representation of mobility, which includes all movement in frogs, such as catching prey, escaping capture, and moving throughout the water column across a wide range of temperatures. Originally, bullfrogs are native to the Mississippi River Valley, where temperatures throughout the year remain warm and humid. I wondered if recent warming climate trends could be giving bullfrogs an advantage over spotted frogs.
Just hold it right about,
Okay.
right about there.
To find out, I looked at bullfrogs of all sizes, which include juvenile bullfrogs ranging from about 5 to 6 centimeters, and adult spotted frogs are similar in size. Subadult bullfrogs are about 7 centimeters long, and adult bullfrogs can get quite large, ranging from 10 to 16 centimeters. Their large size enables them to feed upon spotted frogs, as well as many other native aquatic species, such as birds, bats, fish, insects, spiders, and snakes.
Bats? Did you see bats?
Yes, they've been found with bats. In my experiment, I had 2 different starting temperatures, 5 degrees cold acclimated tests, where both frogs and spotted frogs were acclimated at 5 degrees Celsius for 3 days, and then jumped from temperatures going 5 to 25 degrees Celsius. This test represents 7 warming conditions. Warm acclimated test, and then there were warm acclimated tests where frogs were acclimated at 20 degrees Celsius and jumped to temperatures going from 25 to 5 degrees Celsius. This test represents 7 cooling conditions. To jump the frogs, I would place them on a starting mat, inspire them to jump with a prod or poke, and measure the distance they travel with the measuring tape. I would jump them 3 times, and I used the maximum jump distance for my results. This graph, we wondered if there was any difference between subadult and adult performance in proportion to body length. The shadow you can see surrounding the lines and the slopes of subadult and adult bullfrogs just represents the amount of spread there was in their jumping distance. The y-axis of the graph represents maximum jumping distance in proportion to body weight, and the x-axis represents temperature going from 5 to 25 degrees Celsius. As you can see, the jumping performance of subadult and adult bullfrogs is nearly identical, and therefore I merged them into the adult category of frog in my results. This graph represents maximum jumping distance in proportion to body length for all frog species at all acclimation temperatures. Adult bullfrogs are shown in red, juvenile bullfrogs in green, and spotted frogs in blue. As you can see, spotted frogs outperform bullfrogs at all temperatures. However, bullfrogs improve much more rapidly in warmer temperatures than spotted frogs. This graph represents maximum jumping distance for both frog types in the warm acclimated tests. Temperature is going from 25 to 5 degrees Celsius in this graph because that best represents the order I did my tests in. As you can see, frogs perform very similarly in 25 degrees Celsius, but in 5 degrees Celsius, bullfrogs can hardly move, whereas spotted frogs maintain mobility. This graph represents maximum frog jumping performance in the cold acclimated tests. Juvenile and adults perform very similarly in 5 degrees Celsius, but as temperature increases, juvenile performance improves more rapidly than adults. While both species of frogs jump better at warmer temperatures, juveniles are more affected by warmer temperatures than spotted frogs or adult bullfrogs, and warm adapted bullfrogs could hardly move at 5 degrees Celsius, whereas adult spotted frogs maintain mobility. My results suggest that a warmer climate would allow bullfrogs to invade central Oregon ponds and waterways. Special thanks to Jay Bowman at the Center for Nature Center, David Bermudez at the Benton Science Station, and all the frogs who participated.